Hey guys, I wanted to look at a couple fast food items from Taco Bell. Um, Taco Bell is like any other fast food place. They're always coming up with new items to try to get people in the door. You know what I mean? I'm gonna take that off. It's like hot. Um, so this is the cheesy double beef burrito and the Cheez It crunchwrap, which I've already taken a few bites out of this. Excuse me. I took a few bites and I was like, I'll just do a quick review of these things. Um, so the I wanted to start with the cheesy or the Cheez It Crunch Wrap. So basically, I thought it was going to be bigger than it was. It's about the size of a regular Crunch Wrap. Um, it's about the same size. The way they were hyping it up, I thought it was bigger. When they say there's a big Cheez It inside, um, I've heard people talk about it saying it was a really big Cheez It. And as you can see the Cheez It a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's there on top. So it's not that big really. It's, 5 or 6 inches maybe. Um, so this is a item that when I heard about it, I was like, that's kind of different, putting a Cheez It in a crunch wrap. So it's kind of a unique item. So I wanted to give it a try for you guys. I've already had a few bites, but I'm gonna tell you guys what I think. All right. So basically, it tastes like a crunch wrap. My first thought when I first tried this is it doesn't taste that much different from a regular crunch wrap. Um, if you've had a crunch wrap, you know what they taste like. Um, it's got the beef, the lettuce, cheese, um, things like that. And so this tastes like a crunch wrap, but you can taste the Cheez It. Um, I think it adds maybe a little bit of extra crunch to it, but not much. Um, the Cheez It itself kind of gets like soggy from being in there. And you can taste the cheesiness of the Cheez It. So it does add a little extra of that cheesy flavor, and it does taste like a Cheez It. Um, but like I said, you can't taste it that much, really. So I mean, you can taste it enough to where it's different from a regular Crunch Wrap, but I guess I thought it was going to be more pronounced, the Cheez It flavor, but it does have that Cheez It flavor. It gives it kind of that tangy, like kind of a bite or something, like a cheesy. You know what I mean? Like the Cheez Its are very like salty, so it gives it kind of that extra flavor, which Taco Bell food is already kind of salty and pretty flavorful. So, um, but I think they did a good job on this. I think overall, like this was about $6. So I think it's a little pricey for what it is. I mean, Crunch Wraps, $6. They used to be $4, I think. So inflation's really, but I think this costs more because it's a specialty item. So um, overall, I would give this like maybe like a 7 out of 10. I do like it. I just think I wasn't. I was a little. I was expecting something different, I guess, and so it was pretty good. I love Taco Bell in general, so it was good for what it is. And so yeah, 7 out of 10. I do admire them for trying something new like that. It is a kind of a unique idea. And I'm going to try to keep this quick because this video is going long, but this is the cheesy double beef burrito. This is on the Cravings value menu. So these are about, I think like $3 maybe. And you can see the size of it. It's not huge or anything. I mean, for what it is, for what you pay for it, $3, like I mean, it's decent. I think these used to be bigger when they first came out with that menu. That's what I remember, but um, cheesy double beef burrito, I'm pretty sure this has been an item at Taco Bell for a long time. It's just now it's on the Cravings menu. Um, so I'll give it a bite and tell you guys what I think. Okay, so I have had these before, and this is one of my favorite items at Taco Bell. What I love about it is I really love Taco Bell's beef. I love the seasoned beef. I think it tastes amazing. Um, a lot of people don't like Taco Bell. That's okay. Um, I realize it's not the healthiest and things like that, but I like the way it tastes. What I love about this is that I don't know if you guys can see, but my camera's not that great on this laptop. Sorry, guys. But you can see the beef there. Um, there's a lot of beef there. Um, so I'm actually going to turn these lights on. I should have done that already, but there's a lot of beef in this. That's what I love the most about it. So when when you take a bite, you can really taste the beef. It's kind of an overwhelming flavor of the seasoned beef. So the beef really stands out over everything else, and there is cheese, obviously, because it's in the name, cheesy double beef. And then there's also rice in this, and I believe that there's the crunchy red strips as well. And there might be some kind of sauce, I can't really tell, but um, it's yeah, it's a pretty flavorful item. The crunchy red strips add a little bit of crunch to it, but it's not crunchy like the crunchwrap. Obviously, it doesn't have lettuce and the hard thing in it. So it does have crunchy strips, but they're small. Um, this is a good item. It's very filling. It's a good item for if you don't want to spend a lot. The cheesy double beef. If you don't want to spend a lot and you just really want to get filled up, you can get a couple of these things and they'll fill you up. Um, it's a very, like I said, very beefy. It's got a good flavor. You can really taste the seasoned beef. If you love Taco Bell, you'll appreciate that. Um, and like I said, not huge, but it's big enough for the price you pay. It's big enough where I consider it a pretty good value, and it will fill you up. So I really like these things. It's one of my favorite items. I eat these almost anytime I go to Taco Bell, and I did mention that you can taste a lot of the beef, but you can also kind of taste the rice and the cheese and stuff like that. So um, just a good item if you want to get filled up for cheap. Sorry, that sounded really wrong, but yeah, I love this item as well. So the cheesy double beef, I'm gonna give like probably a 10 out of 10 just because I love them so much. They're just so good to me. And yeah, just a couple of items and the Crunchwrap thing, the Cheez It Crunchwrap, I suggest you try it if you haven't, just to see what it's like. I kind of wanted a new experience, so I got that. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care.